morning, 25-3, 48-1, galloped out well. Your thoughts?
Tickled to death. Tickled to death. You can't be happy with that, you're not a happy guy.
I noticed she went up to the pole a little slower than...
Yeah, she broke off real slow. You know, like you said, she got her 26 the first quarter, so.
But it looked like she got over the track well. And
yeah, it looked like she handled it really well.
Now, had she worked at, what, Palmetto's last week? What, the 24th?
She worked last Saturday.
Last Saturday?
Yep.
Was that her major drill? This was mainly...
Yeah, I mean, it was an easy 3 quarters. It was a longer work. Just, you know, making sure she's still got a good bottom under her.
Mm-hmm.
She's an easy filly to train. She really doesn't take a lot of training. The way you saw her going to the pole, that's the way she gallops. I mean, you could probably jog around there faster than she gallops.
Now, she's unbeaten. I was just wondering, her first start she wins by 12. Were you expecting anything like that? Or?
You know, she worked really good a couple times going into the race, so I thought she would win. I didn't expect that, no.
And then she wins the next one by 16.
Yes.
What were you expecting there? Anything like that?
No, not really. I mean, I expected her to win that also because she trained very well going into the race, but I didn't expect that.
Was it after that second race that you thought, we've really got something here?
Well, I was excited about her after her second race. It was more so the third race. You know, when she got off bad and she had to sit in behind horses and you know, other than getting a little lackadaisical the last part of it and messing around with her leads, she did everything right. So that was the race that I was pretty convinced that she's a very talented filly.
Then you win the next race at Gulfstream. What prompted you to come up here instead of the Gulfstream Oaks? Was it? Well,
it was timing. You know, I like the 5 weeks. I actually like the 5 weeks going into this race and then wheeling back in 4 weeks for the Oaks, if we're fortunate enough to do that. The grade 1 obviously, you know, made a difference, and more than anything, just for an insurance policy. You know, if she gets lucky and wins that, to have that in her resume, you know, that covers you pretty well.
Okay. Javier's going to ride her Saturday?
Yep.
Okay. Knock wood, everything goes well. What would be the plan after the Ashland? Would you stay here and maybe wait to go to Churchill?
Yeah, I think we're going to stay here till probably a week before the Oaks.